What's good, everybody? This video is gonna be a trade recap from the previous week's trades. I trade Asian / London session, so it's gonna be from the 2nd to the 7th, so Sunday to Friday. It's now the 8th. I just want to go over all the trades that I took this week, starting with Sunday. So Sunday, we get this big gap off market open, push up a little bit. We're in a bit of a chop. I'm just waiting for break of structure um, and a gap to be created. So this was my gap right here. Drew my zone. We broke the lows right here. And we came up, got a nice wick into my zone, which I really liked. And then I entered off break of candle, which would be right here. And I went for a 1-to-1. I mostly went for all 1-to-1s this week, other than Thursday night. So this trade would have looked like this right there. So that's Sunday. Pretty nice trade. Could have held it for longer if you wanted, but I just like to keep it safe and go for 1-to-1s. So that's Sunday. Come over here Monday. We can tell that we pushed up starting at like 8 a.m. Pushed up all day. Get to nighttime Asian, which is when I trade, still going up. We got a nice pullback here, then continued going up. We get a gap created, break of structure right here, which I like to see. Market pushes up some more, comes down, pushes up a little more, comes down, wicks out of our zone. Enter off break of candle, which would have looked like this. Stop loss goes below the wick of the candle that gets broken. Go for a 1-to-1. Would have looked like this. This is a really, really good trade. We had really nice break of structure, strong bullish price action. Really, really good trade. I'd call that a A+ setup for sure. So then now Tuesday, we are still going up. So I'm bullish, looking for buys. Let's see. So here we get our gap created. Draw my zone. Break of structure is here. And I'd call this break of structure as well. So we break those two highs, pull back into our zone, wick out. Would have got entry right here. Stop loss goes below the wick. Go for a 1-to-1. Looks like that. Boom. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday looks like I took a sell, which makes sense. We got some nice pullback to the downside. Lower highs and lower lows. A lot of lower highs and lower lows being created. Right here, this is the trade I took. So we had break of structure here. So we got break of structure, gap created, pulls back into our zone, has a very nice wick out. We love to see it reject off our zones like that. The bigger the wick out of our zones, the better I like the trade. So entry would have been here off the break of this candle. Stop loss at the wick. 1-to-1 looks like this. So that was a nice trade Wednesday. And now I think Thursday I took a trade on gold. Um, so this is Thursday. Um, Gold's overall bullish, super duper bullish. Been on a Gold went crazy this week to the upside. So I wasn't even really looking at sales as an option on gold this week. So I know I'm looking for buys. I'm waiting for a gap and break of structure. We got that right here. Right here was the break of structure. This white line broke this high right here. Gap, draw zone, wait for price to come wick into our zone. Right here, entry would have been here. Let's delete this. Entry would have been here. And then this trade I held like all night. I'm pretty sure this trade took all night. So let's see. Let's see what time I entered. I entered at 12:40 a.m. and I took the trade to these highs right here, and I took it a little bit above that high. So let's see. TP was about here. Actually, no, I remember it was a 44.5 point move. So TP was here. TP was there. The reason I didn't put it directly at the high is because I know when price pushes up to major highs like this, it usually crushes through it. So I put it a little bit above the high. So yeah, this was a really nice trade. And as you can see, this is the candle. This is the candle that broke the high, and you can see it completely crushed it. Completely crushed the high. The high's right here. We crushed right through it, and then continued going up a lot. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Pretty W week. Went 5 for 5 this week. I was trading my funded this week. My Take Profit Trader funded account. I am eligible for a payout on that account. I haven't took a payout yet. I kind of want to build like a bigger buffer and then take profits above my own buffer. But yeah, W week.